Okay, good morning, everybody. Today's topic of discussion is about the Lokas. We all know that we have 14 Lokas, 7 in the top and 7 in the down. In the middle of these 14 Lokas, there is something called as Loka, which we call as Earth. And after that, we have a Loka, which is connected to the solar system and the Navagrahas. Then we have Loka, where the stars are seen, and it is also the residence of the demigods. The geocentric zodiac is called as Bhuloka, and this is limited to Loka, and it is also called as Vishnu Chakra, where all the human beings experience the daily change in weather and other atmospheric changes. The other chakra, which is defined, it is called as Narayana Chakra, where we find 27 stars. And in the Vishnu Puran, it is written that the Hindus recite the Gayatri mantra on a daily basis, they will be blessed with materialistic prosperity. Materialistic prosperity is money, everything related to money, where we can buy any material with money. So the mantra is Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Okay, this has to be recited on a daily basis. Then apart from these three lokas, we have around 14 lokas as discussed earlier. These 14 lokas are the visible and invisible portion of the zodiac. As I said, the top one is 7 lokas, the down one is 7 lokas, there is 14 lokas. If we divide the zodiac into two, we get Lagna and the seventh house, right? So the Lagna is the visible portion of the zodiac, where the Lagna rises in the east, and this is called a Satyaloka. Why we are calling it Satyaloka? Because we know that we have to take birth, which is the truth, and this also shows the way we live and the way we die. Lagna means it is all about name, fame, and health. Okay, so Lagna talks about name, fame, and health. So the other visible portion of the zodiac is the seventh house, which is the descending part of the zodiac, and where the sun goes into the invisible portion. That is, the Lagna is sunrise and the sunset is the seventh house. When we are approaching the earthly plane, when we are approaching the earthly plane, when the Lagna approaches the earthly plane, it is called as Bhuloka. When we are approaching the descending part of the sun, where the sun sets every day, that is called as Prithviloka. Okay. The other visible portion is the 10th house, which is called as Svargaloka. Then apart from these things, that is Lagna, 7th house, 10th house, there are other visible portions, which is 8th house, 9th house, 11th house, and 12th house. These are called as Bhuvaloka, Maharloka, Jnanaloka, and Taparloka. The invisible lokas apart from the 7 lokas is Atala, Pitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, and Patala. These are called as 7 narkas or 7 hells, wherein the soul goes into these lokas if bad karmas are committed on the earth. Here also we have 7 planets, and each of the planet is represented by a loka. We said that Bhuloka, Mars is connected to Bhuloka because it's called as Bhumisutta. Sun is connected to Bhuvarloka, the solar system. Venus is located to Swargaloka, which is which is filled with stars, where we find that Indra is residing. Okay. Then we have a Maharloka, which is connected to Mercury, which is the first spiritual plane. Between the Mercury and the remaining three Loka, that is Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, and Swargaloka, there is a void, there is an emptiness. Okay. After that, we get Mercury, which is a Maharloka. The second spiritual plane is connected to Moon, which is Janarloka. This is where our ancestors, the Pitris, will stay. Okay, before taking birth, they will stay here in the Janarloka. Then we have another spiritual plane which is connected to Saturn, the Taparloka, and finally the Satyaloka, which is connected to Jupiter. If there is a total balance between the good and bad, there is no axis of good, there is no axis of bad, there is no bad debt, there is no prarabdha karma, the soul will reach the Satyaloka, which is the highest one, where it goes towards the moksha, and this is connected to Ketu, which is the spiritual plane, total spiritual plane. Then the 27 nakshatras are divided into three lokas, that is 9 into 3. This is called a Triloka Chakra. Ashwini to Ash, that is people born in Ashwini to Ashlesha, they are from Bhuloka. People born in Magha and Jyestha Nakshatra, from Magha to Jyestha Nakshatra, they're born they are from Bhuvarloka. If people are born in the Mula Nakshatra to Nevatari Nakshatra, they are born from the Sarga, that is, they descend from the Sargaloka. Suppose, let us say I am born in Mithuna Rashi. So Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrigasira, Arudra, Punarvasu, Pushrami, Aslesha. So Gemini is coming between Ashwini to Aslesha. So that means a person who is born in Mithuna Rashi, okay, in Mrigasira Nakshatra, that person is has come from Bhuloka. Got it? He's come from Bhuloka. Let us suppose a person is star is connected to Revati. That is, moon is sitting in the Revati Nakshatra. That means that person is born in Loka. So this is how we have to see the lokas and the connecting nakshatras. Thank you very much. Kindly share and subscribe my channel for such Jyotish related videos.